Good morning, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to another day of triathlon training. Now you might recognise this face from Have I Told You About the Time? It was like this time last year, James, you were recovering from a triple Ironman still, weren't you?
Yeah.
So how different we are now.
Although I am still recovering now.
Got it. So we're going to start for a little steady run today. Liz and I are going to do about 4 or 5 miles. Just get out, say hi to some people, and then that's about it. It's forecast rain later on, so good to get out and get it done. You're going a bit further, James, aren't you? Doing 10 to 13?
13 miles, something like that, yeah.
Just 10, 13 miles. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Liz, how you feeling?
Hi.
Off-road, uphill, down dale. We're not going far, though, are we?
Not used to running.
Full stop, yeah, you're right. We'll be alright. So how does this fit into my training? Well, I had planned to go for a longer run this morning. However, as I said last week or the week before, this cycling with the club, it's actually really hurting me. I'm really feeling quite tired from it. So last night and this morning, I definitely wasn't in any sort of position to go for a longer or faster run. So this is absolutely perfect. Just 5 to 6 miles, relatively steady. Still up and down hill, so it's not easy. But I can feel my legs now, just quite tired. So just happy to get a run done. It's great to see Liz back running as well. Okay, so at the root of every good relationship is a pack of lies. So when you tell somebody you're going to do between 3 and 5 miles, we're 6 miles in, Liz, aren't we? We've still got about a mile and a bit to go. Great group that we ran with this morning. They're very supportive and stuff, but they're going about 14 miles, so we're not quite at that stage yet, are we? So having a little walk now, then we're going to jog a mile or so back, just nice and steady.
Yeah.
Good effort. So in my mind, I thought that Liz had been doing a little bit of running, but when was the last time you actually ran?
About 3 weeks ago.
About 3 weeks ago. So yeah, probably overestimated what you have been doing. But that's a great run for you today. We've nearly done an hour's running already, so pretty good. Anyway, let's get back to the car. It's getting slightly more miserable now. We'll just walk jogging. We're at 7.25 miles. I don't think we've got far to go, but it's hard when you don't really know where you are. Not far to go?
And it's drenched away.
Yeah. Oh.
And to think we could have stayed in bed.
We could have stayed in bed. Well done, Liz. Good work.
Get in the car quick.
7.87 miles, 1 hour and 16 of running. Let's get dry and warm. Good afternoon. Elizabeth, what has gone wrong today?
The fence is blown down.
Liz isn't coming on camera because she has loungewear on. Not that normally stops her. Anyway, yes, it's quite windy today in the UK, or a lot of places in the UK. So basically, as a result of us taking the trees down, we've obviously removed the barrier, the natural windbreak, to the fence, and that's meant that the fence has blown down. All the posts are rotten, so there's another job for me. Great. Anyway, this afternoon's task is tidying the garage out, and I mean putting stuff up in the roof. If I show you. So this afternoon, you'll be glad to hear, or you might not be, I spent a lot of time spending money on stuff to go in this room. So I have bought squat and bench rack and bar and weights, and rubber flooring for the garage, and TVs and TV stands and extension leads, and what else have I bought? I don't know, a few other things. Obviously I'm going to show it you all when it arrives and talk you through where it's going to go and how. But for the time being, I need to empty this garage out as much as I can because the plasterer is coming next Saturday to plaster the whole room out. And of course, plastering, messy job, needs access to ceiling and all the walls. So at the very least, I need to get as much stuff as I can up there and in other places around the house. So I'm going to click my fingers and all this should hopefully be gone. There we go. So the majority of the things in here are now up there or otherwise. I've only got a few things to clear out. There's a pile of rubbish to bin or burn or recycle. That's going to stay in here, as are these shelves for the time being. I can cover those with a sheet. They can sit in the middle, not in too much of the way. The watt bike is now in the middle of the room. Is it been put there for sale photos? Or is it just to get more air on me when I'm training? Who knows? More on that later. So that is it for today's video. At the time of recording, we are currently 20 minutes away from finding out if we're going to go into another lockdown or whatever. So that will have happened by the time you see this. So if it has, hope you're all fit and well, obviously abide by the rules and so on. Hopefully we can still ride our bikes and run and do all those other cool things. But if not, hopefully it only goes on for 28 days and we can then resume life. But who knows? Anyway, that is it. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you tomorrow for hopefully a bike ride in the Peak District, unless Boris says not. See you then.